What's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back with Blair Bomber. I'm Blair. I'm Blair. Can you believe I've tried to do that 3 times already? Just trying to start the show. It's not that hard to just say, "Hey, it's this thing, and I'm this guy, and it's Tuesday." It's pretty. I don't know. I'm making it harder than it has to be. What's going on? Let's just get into it. What's going on with you guys? How we doing? We having fun? We're having a... Who's working? I'm working hard. I'm back. The kid's back in LA. I made it. I made the drive. The drive sucked cock, if I'm being super duper. You know what? The drive sucked, but I'm here to work. I'm here to get better at my craft. And I take it seriously, too, because people think that this is all just like some kind of joke. I don't make any money off of it. I'm just a fucking piece of shit. But, you know... Ooh, that's nice. Sometimes a nice ice cold Bud Light. Bud Light, brought to you by Bud Light. Paid for by not me. Shout out Isaac and Sarah. Love you guys. Road trip kind of... I mean, the road didn't suck. But what'd you just say? The rope trip? The road trip. When you're doing a solo trip, you kind of... It's a mental game. Because there are long stretches of you just alone with your thoughts. And when you're alone with your thoughts, you start thinking weird stuff like, maybe I should join the military. Or I wonder how many Tums I can fit in my own asshole. You wonder things like that. You don't actually go ahead and do them. You make peace with you. I'm not doing those things. Okay, but you think about weird shit. All right? You start going through things that you never even thought you would need to think about, like Jurassic Park. If they can clone dinosaurs from blood in mosquitoes that they got from dinosaurs that was in sap, then theoretically you could like clone, I don't know, like Abe Lincoln. Just go and find his blood somewhere and be like, well, let's just make another Abe Lincoln. Now, the thing I've always wondered with clones is you really aren't... When they clone people, they like clone them to the point of their personality is the same. Like, it's a literal clone. But if you're thinking about it rationally, you don't just make a fully formed human. You have a clone baby. And then the baby just could be anything. Like, you could clone Abe Lincoln and he'd just be gay Abe Lincoln. Be gay Lincoln. Or you clone Abe Lincoln and you make him go to like computer school and he saves the planet from an asteroid. Like, he's not going to have the same personality because he's not living in the same environment as Abe Lincoln did when the 15, 17, whatever. Dude, what year was Abe Lincoln? What year was he real? 1400s? 1700s? Dude, your boy does not know. 2 things I don't know. I don't know centuries, and I have no idea how ages of children work. Like, if you show me a kid right now and be like, this is Blair, my he's 5 years old. I'd be like, wow, he's really small. He's big. He's big for 5, I think. And they'd be like, well, Blair, he's 14. I'm like, fuck, no idea. No clue how they work. Like from 3 to 12, I just always say 8. That's a strong looking 8-year-old. Blair, he's 4. All right. Well, you weren't a little misleading with all of that. You weren't really honest with me from the get-go. And I think that's called entrapment. But we're not going to focus on entrapment. We're going to focus on what I was saying earlier about Abe Lincoln. Look, if you clone somebody... Okay, have you ever heard... I forget who said this. But they say that you are who you are. You're born and you're this person. And the only thing that really changes you is tragedy. So if everything good happens, then you'll just keep on fucking being you. The tragedy is what kind of shifts you around. Like, see, I was always a good guy, and then when my first girlfriend cheated on me, I was like, that's a tragedy, I guess, for my world. And now I just hate women. That's not true. I love women. Women and overly flirty gay men. They're my favorite because they'll just tell me I look cute. And you know what, dude? Is it so wrong to want to be told you look cute? Look at this shirt. It's a cute shirt. It's the fucking Bazooka Bukkake shirt. What do you guys even know about that? Dude, I made this shirt and I tried to get all like, make it all cool, like stylish and shit. And then now I was like, man, this is cool. It's like raindrops. But not, dude, it just looks like cum. This is the cum shirt. This is the Bukkake Bazooka cum shirt. Blair, did 17 guys just fucking cum bleach on you? Yep. That's what happened. I was sitting at home alone. And I thought, man, I wonder if I can find 7. And next thing I know, 7 guys were just here. And they were just shooting fucking bleach. Hot, room temperature load. What temperature is cum, do you think? Okay, let's get off that. You know what? I'm back and I'm drinking and I need to get off of it. What were we just... Okay, the road trip. The road trip was a blast for a couple reasons. First of all, I got to stop in Seattle and see the boys. Now, seeing the boys is... When you don't see them all the time, for some reason, we just downshift into let's black out. I don't know when we're going to grow out of that, but the energy of hanging out with your friends that you love, and there's shots that you can just do... You're like, okay, guys, what do you say we get a little fucking silly? And I don't like the way this exposure is looking, so I'm going to change it. And you know what? It looks the exact same. And nothing happened. And I just stopped the podcast for what reason? I didn't stop the podcast. I leave all this shit in there. I'm leaving all of it in. You could call this podcast Leaving It In with Blair Bomber. That's actually not a bad name for a podcast, if we're being honest. Like, Run It Back is great, but Leave It In? Leaving It In. What's this podcast about? Well, it's about leaving in all the mistakes that I make while recording and never pulling out ever. So if you're a guy who's sitting there like, I don't really like coming in chicks. Well, then you're fucking... What do you say? Like, if someone said something like that to you, you'd be like, what are you doing? I don't know you that well. We're in line at Taco Bell. Get behind me. No, yeah, I'll have cheesy gordita crunch with nacho cheese shell. Yeah, thank you. Beef chalupa supreme. Thank you. The light in this room is fucking pissing me off. No, I'm good. I'm going to reel it in. Josh, are you listening? Are you listening to me reel it in? Because I'm about to go all up in your ass with this story, dude. So the boys are drinking. And I don't want to give anybody's names away except for... I just said Josh, so he's already... But he doesn't, he lives alone. He doesn't know anybody. So no one he knows can listen to this podcast because everyone he knows is me. We drank a lot. We drank shots, and we drank Trulies, we drank White Claws. And when you're drinking with your boys... What's important to do is no matter how intense the love for each other gets, you need to make sure you don't go outside the comfort zone, okay? You don't need to be the guy who's like, maybe I'll try tequila tonight. Don't do that. If you're a beer or claw guy, don't be like, tonight's my tequila night. I'll do a shot of tequila after I've already had 17 claws. Don't do that. Because why? Why, Blair? Why wouldn't I do that? Because what will happen to you is what happened to Josh. We drank, did shots of tequila. My boys handed me a shot of tequila. I said, thanks, guys. Cheers. And then I dumped it on the floor. Blair, that's disrespectful. I was like, okay, did you live with Tom in college? Because this guy used to just fucking pipe chicks. And here, okay, so I was going to not say his name, but it's fucking Tom. And Tom can be anybody. You can just say, I'll say it's not his real name, but it's for sure his real name. Tom used to bring women to our apartment in college. And he would have sex with them. And I got nothing but love for Tom. Because this guy just fucks like a gorilla. He just gorilla fucks these chicks. Just because you want to know why I know that? Because we've shared a wall. We shared a wall for almost 2 years. And those women, just bless their soul. Bless those sweet, sweet baby angels that came to our place, had sex with Tom. And it's so great because the guy had like one of those old bed frames, those old squeaky ones, like the ones you saw in like a 1930s flashback to like, oh, I'm a prostitute, and one of those. And I don't know how most dudes bang. I only know the only guys I know how they bang are guys like Tom, who I heard bang, and then the guys that I've banged. So, what Tom would do is Tom would put it down, and you know what? Judging by how they sounded, I think he was pretty good. They seemed to be enjoying themselves with a high decibel, with a high. It's not like there's 13 decibels in that last one. I think even decibel, Blair. Yeah, you're right. So, oh my God, that's how they would sound. And then I know when it's almost going to end, because then Tom would come in with that fucking bass at the very end. Just the vinegar strokes of... That's how Tom would bang. And I'm like, okay, now it's over. And then everything would just stop. And now it's time for her either try to stay. Because women love staying. Because they want to fuck and they want to get closer. We want to fuck and we want you to walk across the street and fall into the ditch. That's what we want from you. And I get, hey, Blair, you're back in LA. Did you leave your phone on silent? Nope. No, I didn't. All right, hold on. It's the only thing that really slows all of it down. Oh, all right. See? Leaving it in. Leaving it in with Blair Bomber. Coming to iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, but not Stitcher because fuck you, Stitcher. You're not even real. Anyway, the boys and I, we got fucking hammered. It was great. Too drunk. Josh threw up on himself. Hilarious. He's 30. And if you throw up on yourself when you're 30, maybe you shouldn't drink anymore. Maybe you should be done. Maybe it's time for you to call it quits. Now, the next day was brutal. But here's what I want to talk about. Okay, so everyone's ghosted. Everyone has ghosted someone, right? Like, we all have those times where we kind of hit it off with somebody, we think, and then we realize that we didn't hit it off. We just had 14 shots of tequila and went through a breakup. So that vibe we thought was there, it wasn't really there. So when they're like, hey, are we going to get coffee tomorrow like you promised? And that's when you go, and then you throw your phone in a pond. We've all done that. At some point, you want to be like, I'm done doing that stuff. I'm not gonna do that many shots. I'm not gonna talk to that girl I'm not attracted to. I'm not gonna have that breakup. I'm gonna fuck more guys. Those are the things that you hope become a part of your life going forward. On Saturday, there's a girl who I had like a thing with in college. We've hooked up before. Like, we've been inside of each other. We know what the deal is, right? But it's been a while, so I thought maybe I'll just fucking go back and see what's going on. I had no preconceived. Well, I did, because if I'm talking to somebody I've already had sex with before, I'm going to think I can do it again. That's just, if you can walk down the stairs once, you'd be like, I can do that probably again. I did it once, and it's just stairs. Call it arrogant, call it what you want. I'm just being me. This girl and I were like, let's get coffee. And then she goes, I don't really drink coffee. And I don't drink coffee either. It's something you say to have an excuse to hang out with that person. You can just have like a neutral public meet, so you can't be creepy. It's like, you can't be creepy at coffee. You can be creepy at coffee. You can roll into coffee and just say some wild shit like, can I smell your feet? And then they'll ask you to leave. The girl will leave, and then you'll ask somebody else at Starbucks, and then Starbucks will say, you also have to get out of here because being creepy. But then, okay, so I say coffee. She, I don't drink coffee. I said, I don't drink coffee either. And then she says, actually, my mom's out of town. So, ... Now, when you hear that, you probably hear a couple of things. First, you hear, is girl with her mom, Blair? She's 15? No, she's 26. And not everyone can just move out of their mom's house whenever they want. Some people have to go to school for a third time and get a degree as they try to become a nurse, okay? That is also what every white girl has done since 1998. Yeah, I went to school, and I think I'm going to try and be an RN, but I'm going to live at home for 6 years while I, work this other job as a chiropractic. assistant, and then I'll eventually get myself through nursing school, but I'll have all this debt, and then I'll marry this guy who's fat and has a drinking problem. Okay? That happens. That happens more often than you might think. And now that I've put it out there to yourself, you're going to think, oh man, that is true almost all the time. Anyway, my mom's out of town, and, it's gonna go. Maybe you could come. Yeah, and I say, well, how about we fuck coffee? I'll bring a bottle, come to your mom's place, and just see what kind of china she has. And by fine china, I mean I want to see your vagina. That's what I want to see. Not china, vagina. Fucking print the t-shirts. Great slogan. Not china, vagina. You can't put vagina on a t-shirt. I mean, you can. But, who's going to buy? If you would buy a not China, it's vagina t-shirt, message me. And I'll make you one. I'll make you a t-shirt. I just make t-shirts now. Do you want a fucking Bazooka Bukkake shirt? Do you want this Bazooka Bukkake shirt? Do you want it? You can have it. For 1,000. No, you can have it for 30, 25. We'll say 25. We'll say $28.99. Plus shipping and handling, which is another $18. I know. I don't make the rules. We're in a pandemic, guys. Okay? Be more understanding. I think this fucking chair is killing me, dude. I kicked the camera again. And I kicked the camera again. I gotta have more support. Because if I sit back like this, I feel like a villain. If I just hold it like this. Is this better? Maybe I'll do it like this. That works, right? Anyway. What I was trying to say is, I say, what if I just get a bottle and come over? And she goes, actually, I love that. I fucking love that. And I'm like, fuck yeah. All right, I'll be in town tomorrow. Hit me up when you're done with work. She's like, I'm off work at 2. I'm like, I'll be in town around 2:30. Let's say 3:30. She's like, hell yeah. Get to town. Radio silence. Not a fucking thing. 3:30 rolls around. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm going farther south. I go down to Ren, stay with my boy. Which my whole day wasn't revolved around going to maybe fuck this girl for a 9th time. Yeah, I count. You don't count how many times you fuck each girl? Come on, guys. Grow up. So, fix the fucking mic, Blair. You just fucking, what am I? Anyway, you see, I'm rattled because I'm still upset about the ghosting. She texts me later on, goes, I have to do inventory. I've got inventory to do. You fuck you. There's no inventory at your job. Don't just make up inventory. Just say sorry. I don't want to see you. Just say that. Grow some fucking balls, dude. Unbelievable. And you know what's even worse? Because at that point, I'm like, hey, look, I'm a little bit farther. I'm 30 minutes south of you. My boys and I are drinking. Their girls are going to come over. It's not going to be just you and a bunch of dudes. That's weird. Not as weird as the Starbucks feet smelling, but still pretty fucking weird. So I say, hey, why don't you come down here? Nothing. All right, fuck you. Just the ghost is already happened. It's the ghost of you being a better person, and you've said goodbye, and it's over. And I get that. So don't text me at 9:30, 11. 9:30, 11? 10:30, 11. There we go. We got there, guys. We got there. Don't text me 10:30, 11 with the, oh, sorry, fell asleep late. No, you didn't. You didn't fall asleep. You're just making shit up. You're such a pussy. Hope she hears this. Just tag her in this. Whatever. Look, you're just lying. Just be honest. You're 30. 26, whatever. You got to round up. If you're a woman and you're over 25, you're just 30. I just don't see what's the point of lying. It's okay, whatever, dude. You just didn't want to hang out, and that's fine. If you don't want to hang out, I don't give a shit. But it's the way you should go about it. It's if you ghost, you go. It's fine. We all ghost people. Okay, we've all ghosted a fat person that we didn't want to really see, but we thought maybe we'd be horny enough to see them at some point later on in the future. Ugh. Anyway, if she texts me and says she's sorry, I will try again. I'll just try again anyway. What am I gonna do? Just not try and have sex with a hot girl ever again? Fucking grow up, people. But that was early in the trip. The next 2 days were tough. And And I'm going to tell you why. Airbnbs are awesome. But when you're poor, like me, then you have to make some concessions. I can't just get my own Airbnb. I can't afford it. I mean, I can, but I'm just like, I'd rather spend it on beer. Or have my roommate spend it on beer. So when I go and stay at Airbnb, I'm renting a room out. I'm renting a room out in a house. Okay, so it's pretty much just going to be me alone, and then these weird people that live there. And they're like doing really well. It's like Redding, California, and they're really nice people. But it's also a thing where, hey, I'm just going to go sleep in this room. It's just like knocking on a random house, giving them money. Say, can I sleep in the spare bedroom? And then they say something along the lines of, yes, but take your shoes off, please. No shoes. No shoes in bedroom, please. Please, no shoes. Wear shoes on hardwood, but not in the bedroom, please. What accent is that? No one knows. Because look, here's the thing. I look at them and I think, all right, maybe can I kill them? That's what I think of. Like, if it's me versus them, I want to believe that I can fucking put them to sleep. I mean, not like tuck them in. I mean, like, you know, just take the and then go and then hit. That's what I want to happen. Okay, so I stayed with them. It was kind of weird. Got up early, you know, made the drive. And this is a boring story. I fucking drove from fucking Linden to LA, and it was too long. In a nutshell, it was what the fuck is this? You know what? It was just, guys, hey, I got an email from Jack's Pumpkin Patch Pop-Up Chicago. Jack's is back. Yeah, won't be fucking going there, dude. I do miss Chicago, though, because something about being in a place where everyone has the same goal. Like, everyone's goal is just to get fucked up and make mistakes. And that's all of Chicago, which to me is a more fun place to be. God, it's fucking hot in this goddamn shirt. Anyway, the fucking, maybe these fucking stories suck. Maybe they do, but fuck you, okay? Fuck you. I don't give a shit if you don't like it. Let me get to this point. My point I was trying to make is, fuck. See, here's the problem with me being alone.
Here's the problem with me being by myself most of the time.
I do enjoy it, but with the podcast, I gotta, man, when I get to Texas, I'll find a producer. I'll find someone to sit in the corner and look shit up. And her name will be like Kylie. Hey Kylie, can you what, Blair? I think I'm good. I think I'm just gonna pass. Thank you for inviting me though. Thank you. Yeah, made it back. LA. What was I gonna say? Something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, fuck that girl that ghosted me, by the way. Just to put a pin in that, she sucks. And you know what? I hope she meets a guy and he kicks her immediately in the pussy. So there's a nice little bow on that for ya. Here's what I wanted to say.
Abe Lincoln, he'd be a different clone.
That was a fucking stupid take from earlier. I should have done better than that. Anyway. Oh yeah, also shout out to my boy JC and Laura for getting engaged. I don't know if they're listening. They probably aren't. Laura told me, Blair, I only really listen when I think you're going to talk about me. If I don't think you're going to talk about me, I'm not going to listen. Well, Laura, I'm going to talk about you every single fucking episode. Okay? Just to keep you listening. Just to keep you engaged. See what I did there? See how that worked out? Kind of like by accident, but at the same time on purpose? Keep you engaged. Keep you engaged to the podcast and engaged to our friend Jacob. Whatever, dude. I'm getting to it.
Blair, what are you getting to?
I don't know, dude. Fucking the rails are the rails, and I'm a little off of them. All right, one beer down. Now I'm ready to roll. Dude, I'm kind of fucking over LA though, if I'm being honest with you guys. I've been back here for not even 24 hours yet, and I'm just looking out and. Why is there always construction? Why is everything always closed down? Why can't I get to the beach? What is all this shit? I don't want to deal with you guys. What is this, 26 minutes? I'm like all ready to rate, review, subscribe portion of the episode. I'm just like, hey guys, can you just rate, review, and subscribe to this shit? I don't know if I got anything. I don't know if this episode's any good. I'm back in my fucking fake studio, if that counts or something, which I don't know if it does. But I'm back and it feels good. It feels good to be home. And I'm gonna fucking turn around and leave in 3 weeks. Your boy just keeps on moving. And I don't know if that's the best thing. But, you know what I am going to do? I am going to keep drinking and I'm going to keep swiping on Tinder until some girl will let me wear her ass as a hat. Ass hats only. Also, hey, you know what else I want to say? Fuck yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I remember, guys. Fuck yeah! Okay, Blair, chill out. Okay, you're right. I just think that this is a code, I think, to live by. This is something that I believe everyone can take this and they can apply it to their life in any facet of their life. Could be relationships, could be work, could be their shitty fucking kids. Okay, don't apply this to your kids. Always love your kids. You gotta care less. Okay? You gotta care less. Because so many people care so much about stuff that has nothing to do with them. And they'll lose sleep. Dude, if you'll lose sleep over something someone you don't love said to you, that's a problem. Like if you're dealing with somebody, like okay, this is gonna be aimed at you, Laura. If someone's in this group of people that you know and they're an asshole to you and you're nice to them and you can't figure out why they're an asshole to you, care less, dude. Well, first of all, fuck them, but also care less. You know, just kind of like, it's important to go about your day and to be as good of a person as you think you can be or a good person as you want to be, even though I think being a good person is kind of fucking overrated because you can just sit here and say something and people will be like, well, I don't know if you meant that the way I want you to mean it. I think you're a bad guy now. It's like, yeah, because I said cunt on the fucking fake airwaves that is podcasting today. Fuck you. Blair, you're getting a little bit heated. Yeah, I am, dude. As I'm talking about how it's important to care less, I start caring. No, but for real, dude, like you know, like I've been in LA for fucking 24 hours. And this dude I drive slow. And this guy just came and honked at me. Now, if I cared about that fucking asshole, I would like get mad and be like, no, fuck you. And then I'd put us both on the wall. But I don't care. Okay? Now, there are some things you should care about. Care about your friends, care about your family, care about your kids, care about not being a fat fuck. Okay? Don't apply care less to, not dying before 32. I mean, take care of yourself, but also care less about shit that does not matter. All right? Print the fucking t-shirts. We're getting it. Care less. Although, I don't know how I would say that. Would I just say careless? Because if I don't put the spaces properly, it's just careless. As in, like, I'm like, oops, I dropped something important because I was being careless. And I got it. Is it care, comma, less? My guy, EJ. You're EJ and Chaz. I know, whitest names of all time, huh? EJ and Chaz, do me a favor. Tell me grammatically what is correct. If I was to say it's important to care less. Is it care, comma, less? Or can I just write just two separate? Because careless is one word. Careless is two words. No punctuation? Get back to me. Oh, also, shout out if you bought a t-shirt. Fuck yeah, love you. If you bought a t-shirt from me and you have not gotten a confirmation email yet, that means one of three things. It means either I have the t-shirt, it's going. I've got like a little bit of a back order with me right now that I need to send out this week. It means I have them and they're about to be shipped out this week. It means I just ordered new shirts and they haven't arrived yet. I haven't made them yet, but they are coming. Or 3, your name is Scooter Hastings and you can just get fucked, dude. I have your money, Scoots. Oops. You shouldn't have paid me till you got the thing. I'm just kidding. No. But for real, Scoot, you're a tall fuck. And it does take a little bit longer for the XL tall tees to come. I've been put on back order for 2 weeks now. So, but if you ordered anything XL, anything tall, not anything XL, but anything tall, then I do have to. First of all, Scoots, I fucking charged you. If you try to complain to me, Scoot. By the way, his name's fucking Scoot. Don't try and just put Scott. Hi, my name's Scott, and I'm a professional photographer. Now your name's Scooter, and your nose is always running. Okay, you're a kid. Scoot could beat my ass. He's got a lot of reach on me. But what was I saying? Some Scooter's a fucking piece of pussy. He's a cunt. He can kick my ass. I'm a pussy. I'm a cunt. Fuck. What was I saying? Oh yeah. There's more fabric. Like I gave you the regular price for a regular shirt. You know, it costs like $7 more than the regular t-shirts cost. So if you buy an XL tall, double XL tall, triple XL tall, that's Big Jacob Booty, you fat fucks. It's gonna cost more. And it's going to take longer for me to make it and get it because it's fucking harder to get this shit. All right? So I appreciate your money and it will come. You know when you, like, how many times have you bought something online? It took 4 weeks to get there. Fucking everything off of ASOS. ASOS. I've never once got anything from them on a standard shipping rate that got here within a month. So I'm better than them. That's what I'm trying to say. What's the name of this podcast going to be, you think? It's got to be Bazooka Bukkake, right? Bazooka Bukkake is a pretty good fucking name for a podcast. I think that might be the... Dude, print those shirts. Bazooka Bukkake. Or is it Bukkake Bazooka? I don't know. They both work. Tell me which one you like more. Bazooka Bukkake or Bukkake Bazooka? Or just Bukkake. All right. I'm just the guy in the fucking Bukkake shirt.
Signing off here, guys. Thanks for listening, and next time, just keep on listening
Because this isn't like an open forum. I don't take calls. All right? I'm not going live. You feel me? All right. We're good. We're out of here. Eat shit. But I do love you. But also, get fucked.